It's a great privilege. It's a rare privilege to be among people that believe deeply that you have a supreme force above all forces. It's a real privilege to be a believer, to believe that in unique action, deity that creates everything is a great privilege. To be made according to his image. What a wonderful privilege to be called children of Adonai. When you are a true believer, a really light for the world, you become a subject of controversy. If as you hear the voice of redemption, actually you are living controversy around you, everything you are doing bring controversy, bring failure, bring confusion, and you start to question yourself. Rak Kadosh, the soul of Adonai, want to ask you today to see when a controversy surrender you, you know you are called for your assignment. When controversy come and start take control of your life, don't think maybe you are in the wrong place or you are in the wrong way. No. It's because you have assignment. And somebody hide himself somewhere, want you to doubt about that assignment. Somebody is using any situation you are passing through to let you doubt about that assignment. Let me tell you that you are a shining light. Because you are shining light, the darkness of the world will come and bring doubt in you. What are you passing through? Controversy? When you have a project, that project don't go forward. Everything around you is dark. You ask yourself, where is your prayers going? Why I will continue to live such life? If you start to ask this such question, no, you are shining light. Let me tell you something. All great prophets in the past were subject of controversy. Our Lord and personal Yeshua Mashiach was a big controversy. People think he's a good guy, others think he's a bad guy, others think he came to deceive people, others think he came to bring light. When you start to be a controversy in your community, a controversy around you, you know you have assignment. And that assignment cannot lie. As you know, a prophet is a spoken man from Adonai. One who relates the message of Adonai to his people. And the Holy Scripture shows they were usually unpopular among their people. It means if light in you, people cannot love you. Let somebody hear my voice say, you are shining light. In shining light, we must remember Matthew 5 verse 14. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. How do you think what you are living today is not that light that disturbing people around you? Light cannot live with darkness. Anytime your light is shining, around you darkness will bow down. Why do you want discouraged? Because of the failure you have today. You need that failure to manage. Pray through. Why are you think? Maybe because you are sick, that you are now called for assignment. You need your sickness to talk about good health. You need a testimony to show the greatness of Adonai. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good work and glorify your Father in the highest place. Matthew 5 verse 16. The way you complain every day is the way you give strength to your enemy without know. You need to focus on your dream and assignment you receive. You don't need to focus the noise made by water. When you look at sun, when the sun shines, some people will come from other continent and say they need the heat of sun. But we see people in Africa, they will say it's very, very, very hot. But people is looking for it. You are a shining light. But yourself you don't know. And the person who knows that you are shining light want you to be in darkness. What dark your thought for you to don't receive the light you're supposed to carry. He wants you to forget that you are an apple of eyes of Adonai. He don't want you to be conscious of the greatness of love of Adonai in you. You must let the light in you shine through the action of love. When everything seems dark around you, when everything is against you, is that time you must raise and love everything. More you love your enemy, more your enemy will be weak. Because the time your enemy is praying against you, you are praying to Adonai to give him long life, to see the goodness of his greatness in you. So your light will be shine. But if your enemy pray against you, and you too you pray against him, it means darkness try to dark himself. But you already darkness. You need to be different. That's why controversy is around you. You are shining light. When you see that the light filtering through the cloud is also in you, you will know you cannot lose what is inside. You cannot lose who you are. So let your light shine. Be the sun in somewhere else storm. It's part of why you are here. I cannot remember when I was in prison. A lot of people every day says, Prophet, why are you always joyful? Why always you are in peace? And he stressed us to see this guy have a lot of problem, but always smile. When you greet him, good morning, he say you are blessed. And one day a guy tell me, which kind of blessing we can have in prison? I tell him, the moment you take a prison, your imprisonment as an assignment from Adonai, the same moment you accept to be a free man. The moment you say, I'm in prison because of assignment of Adonai, the thing will come tough, hard. As maybe somebody will hear me, you are walking on the light of your prophecy. Maybe Adonai talk to you that you'll be the next great man in the town. Or next year you will get pregnant. Or what you are waiting for is coming. Now the thing has tough now and hard. Because the duty of the king of night, the king of darkness, is to let you be in the dark of doubt. Is to let you to don't believe that you have assignment, that Elohim have something special for you. He wants everything around me lie. Adonai promise you a car. You are walking on your feet, you don't have car. Elohim promise you a beautiful house. You are there, you don't have house, you are renting. Elohim promise you good health, but you are living sickness. He want to use everything around you to let you doubt, to wake you and to cover you with his darkness, so you cannot see the light in you. As we are going deeply 9/2020, Elohim tell us to believe on and say things. That believing on say things in 2020 will be the key. Why are you focused on what you see around you? Let me tell you something. Why are you jealous because your neighbor have the latest car? Do you know how he get it? Don't be jealous of the success of others, but let yourself be a success for others. Let when people remember when you pass through the valley of shadow of death, and how Adonai rescues you, and how today you are a living blessing, people will believe. Let people say, if they hear me, you are a shining light. When you see that light filtering through the cloud is also in you, you will know you cannot lose what is inside. And the one inside you is more powerful and glorious than the one is the word. You cannot lose who you are. So let your light shine. Be the sun in someone else's tones. It's part of why you are here. Let people, when they will see you, they will say, this guy, I've really Adonai in him. You must know there is a light burning in your soul. That light only yourself can let him come out. The same light that gives life to everything around you is in you, because they made you in the image of Adonai. When you see yourself in everything, in the light rising through the curtains, and the stars twinkling in the sky. The world is a brighter place. Things are a little less dark. You remember how strong and resilient you are. Because you are alive. You are here, and God established in you. So when life feels too hard, and the world feels hopeless, take heart. The best gift you can give everyone around you is your own courage. To shine, to help, to rise, to be true, to who you want to be, to love, even still. Take heart, because what is inside is the most powerful forces in the universe. Call it light, call it potential, call it whatever feels right to you. But know one thing, you are a shining light. When you go deeply in the Holy Scriptures, it says, arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of Elohim is rise upon you. Behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and deep darkness the people. But Elohim will rise over you, and his glory will be seen upon you. The Gentiles shall come to your light, and cling to the brightness of your rising. What that mean? It means we are in the world covered by darkness. And that world need our light. People must come to your light. As I was sharing with you what I experienced in prison, every day I was in joy. And I find joy when I help a lot of people to settle their problem. It's like that a lot of people change. I see with my eyes, I'm robust, become Christian, we become believer. I see a lot of people change in prison. I never preach them who I believe, because a lot of them was Christian, other people Muslim, but my behavior changed them. You need to let your light be shine among people. Don't think that the light you are will not attract darkness. Because the duty of the king of darkness is to let you doubt about your assignment. How many of you are expecting something, and I think you are waiting since there, nothing come? Look, when your time of glory comes, devil will let you leave the place where you are, for you to lose not the grace, but to lose the capacity to see the greatness of Adonai. When you find the capacity to leave you where you're supposed to be blessed, the next step this guy will do is to let you think that what you are doing now is successful, because the place where you are before was a dangerous place. And when you believe in that, darkness will cover you. And when you find yourself now in darkness, it will leave you, say, the place where you are, it was where light is. Now you cannot go back, because your soul belongs to me. How many people you are there? Because you have a problem. You look for easy solution. The moment you start to receive controversy in your life, it means you are apple of eyes of Adonai, and you are a shining light. When everything around you seems difficult, when people don't love you, when people reject you, when they say to you that you are a scroll, when people start to judge you, you know that you have assignment. Assignment that do not come with noise. And that noise, we must accept it as Job. Job was blessed, and a calamity came in his life. And when that calamity came, he accepted that calamity as a moment to strengthen his confidence towards the one who will give him everything. Maybe you tell me, but Job was blessed. You have a reason to believe. Yes, it's true. But you too, you have a reason to believe. Because the same sickness you have today, a lot of people die because of it. The situation you have today, a lot of people is in prison. How many money you are holding people? Do you go to prison? You have a reason to believe that you are here for special assignment. Be careful of people. They are always tell you that you are a good man. Because time the people start to praise you, you know they are looking for you to disappear. Light don't please people. Look at when the sun comes, it will hit you. And if you stay long on the sun, it will hit you, it will burn you. What about the situation you are passing through? And you are doubting the love of Adonai because you are jobless? Let me tell you something. You cannot manage a job without being jobless. You cannot manage a healing without being sick. As you cannot go to paradise without being there. Everything comes double. You need one thing to manage other things. Today you are living in fear. Fear will bring you in a catastrophic situation. What are you thinking? That life will be easy? All the believer, all the people they have put their trust in Adonai will live life of controversy. And let me give you the great example. The example that reflects my life is the life of David. David suffered. Adonai gave David a prophecy 40 years ago. It's after 40 years now, David became king. 40 years. 40 years. Through that year, doubt come. Through that year, sickness come. Through that year, doubt come. David never fell down. But the light in him was encouraging people around him. When you have assignment, the king of this world will prove you that you are wrong. Yourself will prove the world that you are right. Don't look for easy things because you are not called for easy things. You are called for greatness. And the greatness, walk inside the light of greatness. Actually, I know a lot of people, they are hear me. Frankly speaking, you don't believe now. Because you see around you injustice. You think yourself, man, why? This man is a wicked boy. Everything he does is did is doing work. And me, I pray, I fast, I do everything, but nothing work. No. Let me tell you, you are the land of fertility. Your land, when you build the house, that house will last. But his land is land of sun. He built the house, and one stone will come, the house will be broken. And your land is not only to build a house, but to build the light inside the light. For that light to serve other people, they need the light. The only thing they say in the Bible that Adonai find good is he find that the day was good, and he say, let there be light. You are the light of his glory. You must let your light shine among men. People must see in you a hard-working person. They must see in you somebody who don't give up easily. I'm sure a lot of us, if you face job situation, we curse Adonai, I'm sure. For a billionaire with private jet, you will come down. You will curse Adonai. Let me tell you something. Don't give up because of your testimony. My life is testimony, I'm telling you. Anytime I come to strengthen my spiritual sons and daughters, and I tell them, I shared with them a testimony Adonai gave me. The next month, I'm telling you, devil will do his possible to let me be seen as a liar. For example, Adonai will bless me with G-Wagon. And I will come and testify with my brothers and sisters that this is what Adonai did for me. And devil know that the next program, if I bring that G-Wagon, it will strengthen faith of a lot of people. What devil do is what? He will do his possible for me to don't bring that G-Wagon and testify the goodness of Adonai. Because he wants people to be discouraged. He wants people to say, oh, this man, he promised this. He said you have this. Yeah. But now look at the way he is. It's what he wants to prove in your life. That you are a liar. The place where you are not thinking will come out for that. It's what he wants to prove you. When I come out in prison, a lot of things was upside down. But he don't look at me and say, my son just come out from prison, I'll give him smile. No. I enter again trouble. I enter again situation where you would say, tell yourself, why I can believe and live these such things. But tomorrow, when you see the greatness of Adonai in me, you understand. Maybe today, you are confessing that you are one of the powerful men of grace, that you are a businessman. And the way you are confessing it, somebody hide himself somewhere is using the situation to prove you that the opposite, that what you are saying is lying. Please, don't hear what people they are saying, but hear what Adonai is saying. He say he will do as he hear you says. It's like one of my sons. One day he was excited because he's sure that he'll bless me. He gets some contract. The moment he say he will bless me with 10%, he was very serious that he will do that. he starts to have a lot of problem. Because the king of darkness know that if he's my son, bless me with 10% of amount of $5 million, his life will change. So my son start to be depressive. Why? I promised the prophet and I have so short problem. And one day I call him. I say, son, you don't understand. Yourself you must confess and don't doubt. Your situation cannot change your confession. If your situation change your confession, it means your environment change your circumstances. Look, you can suffer in your life. You will stay a human being. Human being cannot give a dog. A lion give lion. And I tell him, why are you doubting? Why are you doubting? Believe that this contract is for you. Don't be afraid. That contract will be your contract. Some of us, we are slaves of darkness because we live in darkness more than light. Yes, some of us, we are slaves of darkness. What darkness wants you to believe, you believe. You see a lot of testimony, but why you don't believe? Why you don't believe? Because you have that problem? Because you try to fail? Oh, brothers, sisters, you are a light, and a light cannot be discouraged. You are shining light. Whatever happens around you will give you strength, not weakness. Yes, everything around you will give you strength. Your failure will give you strength. Your sickness will give you strength. If you don't understand what I'm saying, it's not my darkness. Darkness will draw you closer to Him. Blessed be the one who hear the voice of redemption and change. You know, sometimes people don't understand that any sermon we are giving here is not coming from myself, but the Ruach HaKadosh, the soul of Adonai in me, give that breath for me to teach you and myself. And anytime they teach you, after you are the first one again who complain, it means you are rejecting light and you are accepting darkness. I know you are the next in a great testimony. When you are a true believer, you are subject of controversy. People who don't believe in you, the king of darkness want to prove that you are in a bad place. Yourself is a bad man. You are under curse. You are under. Look, I want to tell you something. One woman in the north of Togo, in Kara, come and see me and tell me that in his family he have a lot of witches and wizards. That's why today he cannot give birth. He cannot get pregnant. I look at him. I say, why you say, yeah, which is a wizard in your family? He says some pastors tell him, some witch doctor tell him. I say, let me tell you something. You don't have problem. You can conceive. But your partner is the problem. One is not your partner. Secondly, your partner have low count span. He said, what this guy is telling me? He's a witch, he's a wizard. He leave my office and start to spread lies in the town about me. And one day, his husband heard the history. The husband was aware that he have a local sperm. And he cannot make a woman be pregnant. But he was hiding with pride of man. And that day, when the husband was a man of uniform. When he heard that, he tell the woman, your prophet is a true prophet. Don't insult this man, because what this man tell you is true. The woman, you see, is accusing his family that he cannot get pregnant because you have witches and wizards. But he don't know that the problem is his man. He was believing that the two children his man have with another woman was a sign that the man is not barren. But I tell the woman, it's not his children. This guy cannot have children. The day the guy go outside and the woman get pregnant, he separate with the woman. And when the woman get another man, the next week she get pregnant. And when I leave Togo, the woman contacted me in Facebook to thank my Elohim. Because now, not only the man he find, actually he's living with the man in America, and you have now 4 kids. Sometimes our blessing is not far. Our blessing is just in you, in us. We need just to accept every situation we have as assignment from Adonai. We need just to stand up and go forward. Don't hear the noise of water. Concentrate on the water. If you believe, you will see the glory of your light. You are shining light. As you are conscious of that, light will be shining you. But the moment you start to confess that light, darkness won't draw you closer to him through the situation you supposed to live now. But you must understand, without training, we are not a perfect man. I tell you last time that the prophet is a coach. And you are a player. If you not train, if you don't do training, it will be difficult for you to be the best among the best. The coach just will show you what you're supposed to do. You are the best. You are shining light. Let your light influence others. Never give up because of your situation. Because the king of darkness use what you have against you. If you are broke, he will use money against you. If you are sick, he will use sickness against you. You must open your eyes and understand that you are light. A light is light. As you know that you are shining light, let light of Adonai be upon you now. Let all darkness in you be cast out. In the name of Yahshua. Amen. My name is Melchizedek Mashiach. I'm born by prophecy. I'm living by revelation. And I will die by appointment. Stay in the light. Of the light is the one inside you. The one that greater, powerful than the one in the world. Arise and shine.